Imagine a creature so terrifying that we used to paint it on our cave walls to warn our children, but also so sacred that we asked it to guide us into heaven. From the frozen tundras of Siberia to the scorched temples of ancient Mexico, one animal appears not as a monster, but as a god, a lawgiver, and a ghost. Why did every single ancient civilization, separated by oceans and time, agree on the power of the wolf? And more importantly, why are we, in the modern age, so afraid of the very thing our ancestors worshipped? Close your eyes for a moment. Listen, the fire is dying. It is 15,000 years ago. You are sitting at the mouth of a cave in Eurasia. Outside, the snow is silent, but the darkness is not empty. You hear it, a low, guttural rumble, not a growl of attack, a greeting. The wolf stands at the edge of the firelight. Its eyes are amber mirrors. It does not run. It watches. For the modern mind, this is a moment of fear. But for the ancient human, this was the moment the world shifted. Because the wolf wasn't just an animal. It was the first mirror. Today, we call them pests. We hunt them from helicopters. But long before Rome, before the pharaohs, the wolf sat at the council table of human evolution. We aren't telling a story about dogs today. We are uncovering a secret pact, a ghost partnership that shaped the human soul. And what you think you know about the big bad wolf? It's a lie designed to hide the truth. Let's start with a contradiction. In Norse mythology, the wolf Fenrir is a monster. He kills Odin. He swallows the sun. He ends the world. Pure chaos. But walk 1,000 miles south. Look at Rome. The she-wolf Lupa nurses Romulus and Remus. The wolf is the mother of the greatest empire in history. Civilization itself. Go east, to Turkey, to the shrine of Athena. The wolf saves a wounded boy, heals him, and gives birth to the ancestors of the Turkic people. The wolf is the creator. Go west, to North America. The Pawnee speak of the wolf star. They believe the wolf was the first creature to experience death, and thus knows the path to the afterlife. The wolf is the psychopomp, the guide of the dead. Here is the mystery. How can one species represent the end of the world in one culture and the birth of the world in another? Academics will tell you it's geography, that if you live near sheep, you fear wolves. If you live near forests, you respect them. But that answer is too simple. It ignores the ceremony. Look at Japan. The wolf, Okami, was considered the messenger of the mountain spirits. Farmers left rice offerings at shrines for wolves. They believed that if you harmed a wolf, a curse would follow your family for 7 generations. So why did Europe suddenly flip the script? Why did the wolf become the villain? The answer lies in a 3,000-year-old war. A war between the wild and the plow. Origins, the first partnership. To understand the wolf, we have to go back to the Ice Age. Before the dog existed, there was the wolf. Imagine 2 predators. One walks on 2 legs. One walks on 4. They hunt the same mammoths. They are competitors. But something strange happens in the fossil record. We find human campsites right next to wolf dens. Not fighting, coexisting. Anthropologists call this commensalism. The scavengers eating our scraps. But the folklore tells a different story. The stories say the wolf chose us. Siberian creation myths say the wolf taught humans how to hunt in packs. Without the wolf, we would have starved alone. This is the first revelation. The wolf taught us strategy. B. Evidence and oral traditions, the twilight language. But let's move to the Bronze Age. The Hittites, the Proto-Indo-Europeans. There's a secret language embedded in our words. In Sanskrit, the word vrka means wolf, but also terror and the tracker. These people didn't see the wolf as an animal. They saw it as a warrior caste. Young men would form wolf packs, koryos. They would wear wolf skins. They would live outside the village, raiding enemies, howling in the night. To be a wolf was the highest honor. Why? Because the wolf does not follow the king. The wolf follows the pack, and the pack follows the alpha pair. This created the first political structure. The wolf gave humanity the concept of loyalty through hierarchy. But something didn't add up. Here is the twist that changes everything. When Christianity spread across Europe, it needed to kill the old gods. The old European tribes worshipped the wolf. Woden, the All-Father, traveled with two wolves, Jerry and Freki, meaning the greedy and the ravenous. The church looked at the wolf and saw a threat. Wolves do not bow to shepherds. Wolves are free. So they demonized the wolf. The wolf became Satan. The wolf became the loup-garou, the werewolf. The ultimate sin, a man who turns into a beast. But look closely at the werewolf legend. It is not random. The werewolf transforms on the full moon. The wolf was the clock of the ancient world. They hunted by the moon. When the church abolished the pagan moon, they had to vilify the animal that lived by it. This was not a war on wolves. It was a war on nature worship. The curious case of the cow. Let's go to the Vedas. In India, the wolf is feared because it threatens the cow, the symbol of life and sustenance. In the steppes of Mongolia, the wolf is revered because it threatens the horse, the symbol of freedom. The culture defines the animal. But there is one common thread across every single legend from Ireland to Korea. The wolf is the border guardian. It lives on the edge of the village. It lives on the edge of life and death. It stands at the threshold. If you see the wolf, you are at a liminal space, a place where the rules change. So, why did every civilization place the wolf at the center of their myths? It was never about the teeth. It was never about the fur. The wolf is the mirror of the human soul. When ancient people looked at the wolf, they did not see a monster. They saw themselves. The wolf is the only animal that wages war with strategy. The wolf is the only animal that cares for its sick and elderly. The wolf mourns its dead. The wolf sings to the sky. Every civilization looked at the wolf and said, "That is us, but better." The Romans saw the wolf and saw duty. The pack feeds the pack. The natives saw the wolf and saw family. The Norse saw the wolf and saw destiny. Even the monster has a role in the end. But here is the deep truth, the revelation you came here for. The wolf disappeared from our psyche when we domesticated ourselves, when we built walls, when we began to fear the darkness outside the firelight. The reason wolves appear in every ancient civilization is because those civilizations were wild. They accepted that the universe is dangerous, beautiful, and unforgiving. We hate the wolf today because the wolf reminds us of the freedom we traded for comfort. When you hear a howl in the night, your heart races. Not because you are in danger, but because your blood remembers a time when you answered back. The wolf is the ghost of the wild human. Why does this matter to you, the cultural reconnector, right now? Look at our modern world. We are lonely. We scroll through feeds. We live in concrete boxes. We have forgotten the pack. The myth of the wolf is returning to our stories. Look at Game of Thrones. The dire wolf is the sigil of the righteous house. Look at modern art. The lone wolf is no longer a villain. He is the sigma male, the individual. But the ancient people would laugh at the lone wolf. In the ancient world, a wolf alone was a dead wolf. The power was always in the bond. The lesson of the wolf is not ferocity. The lesson is connection. If you want to reconnect with your own heritage, whether you're Celtic, Turkic, Mongol, or native, find the wolf in your history. You will find that your ancestors did not fear the night. They howled at it. We lost that courage. But stories like this are how we get it back. Pause. Slow down. So the next time you see the moon hanging low and heavy, listen closely. For thousands of years, humans sat around fires listening to that sound. It wasn't a warning of death. It was a reminder that we are not alone. The wolf doesn't fear the dark. The wolf is the dark. And deep down, in the oldest part of your mind, you know the truth. You were never meant to be tamed. If this journey into the forgotten symbols of our past stirred something in your chest, if you want to know why the raven, the serpent, and the bear also rule our dreams, tell us in the comments. Does the wolf haunt you or call to you? We are Ravenwild. We return the old stories to the modern soul. Subscribe, and let's walk the edge of the firelight together.